Hey YouTube, it's TheEricVolpe, and it's time to get dangerous with our Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This Wi-Fi battle is against Darkness and some numbers. He's a really cool guy. I don't remember his full number, so whatever. Right? He was on Vexicus 466 stream, so was I. He asked for a battle. I had my DS next to me. I was like, sure. Obviously, I have no teams. I actually kind of reorganized all my boxes. I was going to work on teams next weekend because my term for the school ends, so my grades will be finalized, so I won't have stress and all that, and then I'll have the next term to actually do work because still the whole first term junior year slack thing. So yeah. Okay, so first off, just thought I'd look at the teams. If you look at my team, you'll see that Dragonite. That Dragonite in my team. I don't think I'll ever be able to use a Dragonite. Even back in 4th gen, when Mence was banned, I was like, oh, just use Dragonite. It does the same thing. I'll try a Dragonite. It does nothing. Oh, 5th gen, multi-scale Dragonins. It does nothing. Why do I have E-Speed on it, too? I'm a dum-dum. So, yeah, that Dragonite, personally, I wish it was replaced with a Mence or something. Even like a Choice Scarf Mence, I don't know. Just something else, actually. I can't think off the top of my head what I'd rather. Just not that Dragonite. I'd rather Landorus or Thundurus if he was still around, or Tornadus. So looking at my opponent's team, I see Politoed, Tentacruel, Scizor, Tornadus, yeah, Rotom Wash, and I'm like, it's a rain team. This will be fun. But hey, it actually turned out to be fun, so let's just get to the game. Okay, let's go. So yeah, let's just get to the battle. It's just my versus recording second because the clip I use in the beginning is actually the last clip, so I can work Camtasia right out. So yeah, I lead with Rotom Wash. He leads with Power Form. Sadly, I already narrated this. I realized I hadn't put clip speed on, so I was like, why is this taking so long? God damn! I know it's 35 turns, but still. Obvious first turn, I could have Volt Switched, but I was like, yeah, I'll trick him. Because nothing on the team really looks that quick other than Tornadus, and I was like, well, I have Latias, so Tornadus isn't even that big of an issue. I go into my Theraform, no, he can't do anything, but because I'm a Reavie, I don't have Stealth Arcs on this Theraform. And that's something I always gotta start doing. I gotta start like figuring out a way to like label these things. I gotta stop being lazy and actually check my pokes. Because I am working with Keizo's Pokesab now, so I will have a lot more pokes to work with. If I'm too lazy to salve them, they will already be salved for me. That's a lot of pokes. That's gonna be a lot of stuff I gotta keep track of. So on the switch into Tentacruel, I know I'm a couple turns behind. I get the Leech Seed on. I'm spiking. He's Toxic spiking. I look at my team. I'm like, oh, you don't have anything that really affects me with Toxic Spike, so you're wasting turns. I go for Spikes again because he doesn't show as if he's Rapid Spinning. I figured he'd do that first turn, but he doesn't now, showing he has it. Which is all Tentacruel does. It takes a couple hits, Rapid Spins, tries up Toxic Spikes. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm actually going to take a nap after this. I had to get this done though because it's been a week or two since I've actually narrated. So yeah. Again, more this just Tentacruel versus Theraform thing is not going anywhere. I realize that if I switch, even though I could have kept going, I was being but the burn with the Scald wouldn't have been nice. I could have gone another turn of Leech Seeds on them. Then there's the Power Hacks and all that. So, I still want to deal with stall. I hate stall. I hate just wasting my time at DS going. It's not fun. He goes in the Theraform, Thunderbolt, mediocre damage, nothing amazing, not even a good chunk. That is a modest Rotom, but that's a normal Thunderbolt, it's resisted. And that is obviously especially defensive Theraform. Now his Thero has spikes too, and I'm like, Stealth Rock, Spikes, Leech Seed. Does he have Leech Seed? If so, is that legal? Who cares? So now I go into Dragonite knowing, hey, well, I'm a Dragonite. Well, you know about that. Because I don't get affected by spikes, and don't get affected by Toxic Spikes, and I can boost up the Stealth Rock's damage so I can take an incoming hit. Luckily, I am right. I roost up. I get my multi-skill. Things are looking good. It's all good. Sadly, though, I am an idiot. Not gonna lie. I do have extreme speed on this Dragonite. Why? I don't know. That was Choice Band Dragonite? I guess so. I will maybe try Choice Band Dragonite on this, because this team itself wasn't that bad. And I think Dragonite was really the hindering factor for the whole team. It really didn't do anything other than force a couple switches in and out and damage Pharaoh a little. It does some decent damage to Pharaoh, but I think I lose more than I deal to him. Which, I mean, even right here, I could have roosted and saw that as gyro balls, because I don't think he'd be doing more than me after the roost, because multi-scale I could have kept roosting up. Really, I just didn't want to play that game. I knew I could get a free switch in the Heatran after losing Dragonite, and Heatran can easily set up the sub even after taking that damage from rocks and spikes. So the sub looks like the best option to do. Sadly though, Rotom really just doesn't mind Heatran. I don't see anything a Rotom could really not deal with in terms of Heatran. I can Toxic it, because it does seem to be more of a defensive variant, but with a lot of offensive moves like Thunder. Yes, Thunder, Hydro Pump, something and something. I guess Volt Switch probably, and then the other one, I don't know. Maybe Pain Split or Willow. It's all depending. But yeah, so now I'm just doing a little bit of stalling. I really like this special defensive Heatran. I've used it before, but I used Lava Plume on it for some reason. Because, you know, burn, toxic, something. So, I go on Tori knowing that what can Rotom really do to me. Oh, I remember now. I know it has HP Grass on it. So, probably 4 attacking moves? Or, yeah, that makes sense. It has HP Grass. But, so he doesn't have anything to hit me. He switches on my switch because I knew, well, he's probably going to switch now. He can't do anything and he's going to turn freaking Scissor. And that's exactly what he thought. My Scissor is max HP, 4 speed EVs and speed, and then rest attack adamant. That's something not a lot of people do. Personally, I feel that, hey, well, you know what? These 12 speed EVs, I now outspeed everything you got. And I want max HP because it's kind of a little bit extra bulk for both sides of the spectrum. Even though it's a little bit compared to playing defense, I still live hits better than I would. I can get the Swords Dance up, go for the Bug Bite. Yeah, the Bug Bite, the Bolt Punch. The smart move would have been to Brick Break. I think the Brick Break would have killed too, so I am a Riri. That was a very bad misplay on my part. I was in kind of panic mode. I didn't want that Scissor to get free hits on me. I'm just going to do quick mental math. 60. Alright, it's 90, half of 35. 75. Yeah, that would have killed the Scissor like nothing. And then he would have had to bring in Ferrothorn, would not appreciate a hit. None of his pokes would appreciate a +2 Scissor, no matter who it was. Even if I went for Brick Break on Pharaoh and he switched out into Darkoness doesn't want to appreciate that either, and then I could Revenge Shield Gladius. So I misplayed there. Hey, I misplay a lot lately because I haven't been playing OU for 3 months. Luckily though, I do get a nice little crit with my Thunderbolt on his Politoed. Darkoness comes in. I'm like, alright, yeah, Pharaoh, take it. Pharaoh is not max special defense, it's actually a fully defensive Pharaoh form. I am sorry, special defense in my opinion is stupid. Why are you going to try to build up a special defense? You can't take a fire move anyways. Yeah, Focus Blast is still going to hurt. I'd rather be on the physical bulky side for all those pokes like Jirachi, Dragonite, and all that. So I come with Scarf Kuma. Scarf Kuma goes with the Draco Meteor. Does work. I switch out, even though he does have the Pursuit. I knew I had to make those needed switches if I want to have a chance of winning this. He goes for the obvious U-turn. If he had pursued, I could have stepped in our sub with Tran. But looking at the amount of HP he had, I really couldn't stall him out. So really, I'm lucky he made that play. Thinking if he pursued, I probably would have gone into Rotom and tried to pick him off with the Hydro. Then he switched into this, then I would do that, and I might have won. Who knows? Oh, spoilers! I lost. Yeah, sorry guys. I know this isn't that good of a narration here. I'm sorry. It's a long day. I'm trying to get this done so I can go to sleep. So he Hydras my Heatran. I did do a little stalling out, just trying to get that toxic damage up, because I'd really love my Rotom Wash to be able to come in next turn. Come in and maybe be able to live a hit and then force out his Tentacruel early. or Scissor, locking Scissor into Bullet Punch. Instead, I can go for the Surf. Hope maybe if the Surf is a 2-hit KO on Tentacruel, because he would switch. And then, obviously, I'd have to pray Surf catch OH KO the Scissor. Gladius. But no, it's now a 1v2. He goes into the smart move of Tentacruel, because Tentacruel always then lets him know which move I'm locking myself into. He is paralyzed. I take some damage from the Stealth Rocks. I go for the T-Volt, and he barely lives, but I get the para! Haha! No Scald for you. No Scald for you! Or Ice Beam. Either or. Neither of them would have killed, but it's the principle. I got the para, saves the damage. And here comes the moment of truth. He brings in Crimson N. I have no idea what N stands for. And I go for the T-Volt. T-Volt unstabbed, modest, not enough to kill. Sadly, it was min-max damage if you have to call it. Doesn't matter, that was a good game. Sorry my screen randomly went out to that. I will fix that. Actually, now you guys didn't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling on, alright? So catch you guys later. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep for an hour. God dang it, peace.